Is being vegetarian pointless? We asked the grumpy cat, may she rest in peace, if being vegetarian is pointless. She said, no. A lot of vegans, including me a couple of months ago, believed being vegetarian is quite pointless. Why? Because the dairy industry is essentially the meat industry. It's true that being vegetarian reduces the demand for meat, but what happens to dairy cows is probably worse than death. Relax, I'm not gonna show you. Remember, it's supposed to be non-graphic, but I will put a link in the description if you're interested to see the truth. So anyway, the logic is that even if every single one of us becomes vegetarian to produce dairy, for instance, we need to exploit dairy cows all their lives.
But we don't kill them, that's what matters.
Well, since after being exhausted, they don't generate any profit, they're considered trash. In the best case scenario, are left to die. But what this argument is not taking into account is, wait, did you know that around the 1950s, Japanese products were considered to be low quality products? It took them only half a century to become this. But how? After 2 atomic bombs, they were literally on their knees. The economy was on the verge of collapsing, and people didn't have the motivation to change the situation. They needed a miracle. Enter Dr. Deming, Einstein of quality. He has revolutionized the United States manufacturing facility, and the Japanese are eager to hear what he has to say. He says if you want to produce a great product, ask yourself this question every day. What extremely smallest step can I take to improve the product or the process? What? That's the reason Japan and the US are the superpowers of the world right now? That's the ladder of success everyone says doesn't exist? Yes, and believe it or not, some people have been talking about it for years, like this guy, James Clear, the writer of the bestseller Atomic Habits. Anyway, back to veganism. So, what this argument is not taking into account is what being vegan is all about, reducing the demand. It's true that veganism is the ultimate goal, but reducing the demand in any way should be encouraged if what we're looking for is a vegan world. When someone says you can't save the world by going vegan, we like to tell them, but I will change the world of the cow that I'm not torturing and killing. By the same argument, a vegetarian may not save the world, but they will save the pig they would be paying to be killed otherwise. Now, if you want to know more about this ladder of success called Kaizen, you should definitely subscribe and go watch this video next.